Hey Seth, remember we had this conversation where I said that people naturally gravitate towards the popular pickup trucks. But what if they don't want the popular pickup trucks and they want something a bit more affordable, something different?
Yeah, well, if you look at the market right now, there are a number of options that you can get, especially below 120k. And behind us, there's actually two of them.
So as you can see, you do have options. In this video, we'll go into these trucks and see how they might be suitable for you.
This one is the JMC Vigus Pro.
And this one is the Maxus T60.
Jom.
Okay, so before we get into it, just want to pay a special thanks to ENZO for keeping the cabin clean. How? We'll show you a bit later. Okay, so right beside me is the Maxus T60. Believe it or not, Chile's most sold truck, even outselling the Hailaks according to Maxus. So what do I like about it? Well, starting with the price. Its sticker price is of course 116,000, but if you buy it from Maxus now, you'll get an instant rebate, which makes it 109,000. So here are the top line specs, okay? So it's got a 2.8 litre engine, 6-speed automatic transmission, 4-wheel drive, and it's got 155 horsepower and 425 Newton meters of torque. But what I like most about this truck is that underneath all this body is a tried and tested engine. Yes, that 2.8 litre engine is a Duramax engine used in the previous Colorado, the Isuzu. So it's been to Borneo Safari, it's been through hell and back, and it's just one of those engines that is just strong.
Now, as for the JMC Vigus Pro, underneath the front bonnet is actually a Ford manufactured engine. It's a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine which produces 141 PS with 340 Newton meters of torque. Now, other impressive features that you will find in the JMC Vigus Pro is an 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters from ZF, a BorgWarner drive system, and an Eaton differential lock, all with a price tag of below 106,000 ringgit.
Okay, Zed, I just want to ask you something, right?
Yeah.
Ford engine, right?
Yes.
ZF transmission, right?
Yes.
Eaton diff lock, right?
Yes.
It's a bit like a cocktail made by college kids, huh?
Yeah, but look at the car. It's probably the sportiest looking one at that price tag. How much is yours and how much is mine?
Doesn't matter. That is a Long Island iced tea, a tried and tested beverage that's just everyone loves. This, it's a bit like a cocktail that might make you sick.
Might, but
Might.
it won't.
Don't know, college kids, cocktail.
We'll see about that. Haram!
Okay, obviously one of the most important aspects of a pickup truck is of course its fuel efficiency. That's why it has diesel engines, because you know, they're efficient.
Is it though?
It is, of course. There's no doubt about it. So we're about 100 kilometers away from the petrol station in the Klang Valley. And what did your truck do?
Mine did very well actually. It's a 12.5.
What?
12.5.
12.5.
12.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That's very good actually.
Right, I don't need to muffle my answer because this did 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers. So wait, let me get this straight. How big is your engine?
2 liter.
How many gears do you have?
8.
I have a bigger engine, less gears, and I still manage to have better fuel efficiency. How's that? How's your cocktail going on?
Yeah, because the Vigus Pro is an aggressive truck. You have to drive it aggressively. Then you can feel all the benefits of this truck.
Like I said, tried and tested, cocktail party, huh?
I've tried and tested. Driving wise, when you are at slower speeds, things might get a bit busier than normal because you might have to work the steering a bit more than usual. You might have to, be a bit more sensitive when it comes to the throttle pedal. I feel like driving it feels slightly more on the aggressive side.
Unlike the new pickup trucks, the Japanese pickup trucks and all of that, it's not very car-like. This still drives like a truck, swaying everywhere and all of this. But it's okay. It's still like pleasant on the road. Yes, like a lot of pickup trucks, it is bumpy, but at least it's not jittery. Jittery can make you feel sick. But yeah, it's just bumpy, like a lot of trucks that you all know from yesteryears.
But once you get the Vigus Pro on the highway, that's when it really shines because it's actually very, very smooth. And you can't say this with most pickup trucks on the market.
So now a little bit off-road, as you can see, it's just soaking up everything, and yeah, like this. It's just dependable. I feel like it's dependable. Nothing gonna go wrong with it, especially with that tried and tested mechanical bits underneath this Maxus body.
When it comes to driving off-road, the Vigus Pro gets the job done. And I believe whoever is sitting at the front seat will probably enjoy the same experience as well.
But if you're not looking into like spending a lot of money, you just want a truck and you just want to treat it like your appliance, this will do a perfectly good job. A really, really good job, I feel.
I feel that this truck is meant for a true pickup truck or hardcore enthusiast, because you can really give it the beans and you don't have to worry so much about getting it slightly messed up solely because of the price tag. When you're driving this truck priced at 106,000 ringgit, it's actually quite decent, as compared to other trucks in the market that is priced higher. You might find a bit more joy because of the more affordable price tag.
Okay, the seats are like, maybe from a truck that was like 10 years ago. It doesn't offer much support, but it's still nice. I mean, one thing that I don't like about the seats, the front seats, however, is they just can't go low enough. So no matter how much you try to make the seats go low, which by the way is all like it's motorized for this side and this side, you still feel like you're sitting high up. But a lot of people like that you have a high seating position. Even the rear, I think it's got one of the best leg rooms in a pickup truck, and I think most people will be happy with the leg room at the back.
But comfort-wise, with this optional leatherette seats for the front passengers, I think there won't be any complaints. Yeah, the ride might be a bit bouncy, but if you're seated at the back, yeah, you might feel that slightly more. But if you're at the front, I think it'll be quite comfortable. Now, those sitting at the back, the seats might be slightly higher than usual, so you might not feel a lot of thigh support.
Okay, so like I said, it's not the most modern of trucks. It doesn't have ADAS and all this, but it does have like nice touches, like it's got LED headlights, it's got blind spot monitoring, it's got cruise control. So yeah, it's also got rear differential lock. So like I said, it's got everything that you need in a pickup truck. It's just not the most advanced or most fresh pickup truck on the block. Alright, so there you have it, my opinion of the Maxus T60 and Seb's opinion of the Vigus Pro. But Seb, let me ask you a question. What if these are not trucks to people's liking? What if it's just not their style? Is there another option out there?
Well, there's actually a third option, and if you're looking something that is more French inspired, with a budget of 120k, you have this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Peugeot Landtrek, the first ever Peugeot pickup truck here in the ASEAN market. Come, let's have a closer look, shall we? So, for a price tag of 120,000 ringgit, you get a pickup truck with a Peugeot badge right in front and at the back, of course. So what do you think of this one?
Man, I never thought I'd see the day Peugeot pickup truck in the same sentence. But what is it got, man? What is it?
So apart from looking a bit more premium because of the French-inspired styling, it comes with a 1.9 litre 4-cylinder engine which produces about 160 horsepower and 350 Newton meters of torque.
That is correct. Okay, nice. But how does it compare to the rest?
Okay, come, let's go for a short drive and then we'll see the comparisons between all three of these budget-friendly pickup trucks. Shall we?
Let's go.
Jump. So right now we are in the all-new Peugeot Landtrek, actually Peugeot's first ever pickup truck for the ASEAN market. And I have to say that out of the three, this is probably the most fanciest looking one with its SUV-like interior equipment. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I think out of the three, this has definitely got the best interior. I mean, Peugeot even said that they paid special attention to the rear seats, where they, thought about the comfort of the rear passengers. So
What did they do?
Basically, they've tilted the seats down a little bit so that you're not sitting straight up so much. So yeah, they've thought into it and tried to propose this truck as like maybe perhaps a family truck. Comfort-wise, I mean, how is it riding? I mean, is it okay? Is it car-like? Is it truck-like?
I think it's a bit of both, because I think the seats feels like an SUV, but it's still, it has that bouncy step like a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Because you won't miss that with the Peugeot Landtrek. You will still that, okay, it feels like a pickup truck.
Yeah. So I've had a little go on this truck too. My only complaint, although we were driving on smooth roads on the highway, it just still felt jittery. Not bouncy, jittery, whereas it's some sort of something that's just, providing vibrations to the cabin, and I'm not quite sure what it is. It might be the tires. I mean, you could just probably slap on some really nice SUV tires and it'd probably be better, but yeah, that was my only complaint. Also, when it comes to safety, this is probably the most beefed up out of the three. Okay, so 6 airbags. The Maxus has got 4 and the Vigus has got 2. So there you go. Also, it's got a lane departure warning system. I've got blind spot monitoring in the Maxus and the Vigus.
Has a couple of side mirrors.
Okay, but that's because it's priced like it's got a couple of side mirrors, so at 120 grand, this is not a bad price for what essentially is a French truck.
Yep, not bad at all.
Yeah.
So there you have it, folks. If you're looking for a pickup truck with a price tag of 120,000 ringgit or less, these are probably the 3 best options for you. You have the JMC Vigus Pro, you have that, the Maxus T60, and then this, the Peugeot Landtrek.
Yeah, and these trucks provide you with a different option. In case you're bored of those popular pickup trucks, you want to be different, these are it.
Yeah, so let's say if you're interested in the Vigus Pro, this one probably has the most budget-friendly price tag at 106,000 ringgit. And to me, it looks the sportiest among the 3.
To me anyway, the Peugeot I like because it reminds me of an SUV inside. It's quite stylo in a French way. This reminds me of a Transformers robot, quite good looking. And this, to me, is probably the safe bet because it's got a winning formula underneath that body.
Yeah, to me, the Maxus is probably a good all-rounder with also a very budget-friendly price tag.
By the way, if you don't know, these 3 trucks, apart from its 4-wheel drive ability and rear differential lock, they have something in common, but I'll leave that to you to figure out. But anyway, remember earlier when I said how ENZO mats will help keep your cabin clean? Let me show you. Except, you know how pickup truck owners, they like to go adventuring, so which means they're going to bring some dirt into the car. Well, remember I said earlier, ENZO car mats can help keep your cabin clean?
Yes.
Let me just show you. So this is the ENZO custom car mats, okay? Let me show you how easy it is to clean. Okay?
Wow.
Yeah, and it's even waterproof. Try it out, try it out, try it out. Not wet. So as you can see, it is made out of a TPV material that is highly durable. On top of that, it also fits very nicely because it is custom made and you can even choose the color of the lining. Wow. So let me show you this perfect fitment, okay? It even clicks into the factory carpet, okay? See, perfect fit.
Then, do you have for my Vigus Pro?
Of course, it is made for all cars. Check it out, new car already has it, right? And you'll be glad to know it's antibacterial.
Wow, okay. What about warranty though?
Well, I'll be glad to tell you that you've got 5 years warranty with the custom car mats, huh? So okay guys, if you're not a fan of the carpets in your car or you want something that's easy to clean, that's durable, why not check out ENZO car mats?